bear for your teddy bear picnic. Building the bear to eat when the bull run ballistic. Will he get to a point? Yes, I'm Hex, like Richard Hart's better Bitcoin. Industry of people sent for smart contract decoy. Multi-chain pulse real, no decoy. In my space, coat suit pose like a B-boy. Anti-gravity project check AGP's coin. Fuel cell sacrifice to the decoy. Portal type with extra arms, big boy, decoy. Hungry for potential gains we could make. Some of the brave game on 180 days stake. Or 33, learn the tokenomics promptly. No sleep, we are only countdown to launching. Stuff that jackpot pinata. I want the whole enchilada. We'll see mañana. Block data, sacrifice, mistake claim. Wait, whichever ever way you play, I wish you great games. This down cycle brought many pains, but props to you if you ain't changed. You are worthy and deserving of charts turning, profit earning, grasp the winds that you yearning. Start with learning, do not panic, sail in a hurry. The art of walking on a floor that's burning. More lava make the bull run faster. See through false hype and fake influencer chatter. Talking heads drain the while they're dead if you let them. Truth weapon as a lesson, yeah, like Fight Club versus UFC. Don't talk about it, be about it. It's all about the AGP.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement again. That's right, I'm not in the work van today. In fact, today I ran down to Vegas and had to take care of some VA stuff. However, I'm here now. I'm here to talk to you guys about the insanity that's going on. I've learned a couple things in the last 24 hours, and you're gonna want to know about them. So, with that being said, let me just bitch about Claude for 2 seconds. Claude, every time you get going and you just need to do one more little thing, you always hit your limit on the $20, the cheapers stack that we're on now, and it is unnerving because then it's like wait till 3 in the morning and then try again. You know that I'm going to be asleep at 3 in the morning. You piece of yeah. So anyways, we have the link to join in the stream here. Oh, we've got another person here. What's up, homie? Or should I say, ahoy, matey? Shout out to Elizabeth. Elizabeth Machado is also in the chat. What's up, Elizabeth?
Good to see you, Liz.
You guys got smoke aplenty where you're at? You can't go outside without your eyes just tearing up. There's 55 wildfires surrounding us.
Yeah, no. Well, we've dodged a couple bullets. We've had some small, what they call natural cover fire, because we're all, we've got prairie grass and sage. So, but those usually, if the wind shifts, it'll burn itself back out. But we've actually been, knock on wood, we've been pretty smoke free already. But the 4th's coming. I'm sure we'll have some fires up in the hills during the 4th of July weekend.
From rubbing candles and whatnot.
Yep.
Bottle rockets. All right. Well, so I'm not sure if you caught my live stream from the work van. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. I listen, this is such a confusing project. I don't know what's going on half the time. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, we're about to hit some sacrifices, some jackpots. Oh my gosh. And the only thing that needed to happen was that clock needed to roll over to 11 days. And it did. So everything that was supposed to happen happened. And now we're watching the mints roll in for round 2, because remember, you're going to be competing against people in round 2 for the next jackpot. And depending on how many people sacrifice, you can get a much bigger jackpot on round 2 and 4 and 3, and going forward. So, that being said, I also found out something interesting. You asked either on stream or in Telegram how much of the eDai payout was going to hit the
Yes,
sacrificers.
yes, for
I
round
thought
one.
it was,
For
yeah, I
for
thought
round one.
that it was going to dish out 20% at a time because that's what you talked about when we were building the contracts. I
Sure.
That may not be true. It may not be. It may be 100%. Like it could be, and if the renting is half as good as last time, let's say we could be sitting at close to 10,000 eDai,
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hmm.
and so yeah, we're working on right now how to keep the first person from just claiming that they have one weight, they won't have 100% weight, and just yanking the whole thing out of the sky. But I'm sorry, it's closer. I think it might be closer to $5,000
Okay. Sure.
when people. But either way, that's a nice chunk of change, and whether that's
But
regifted. Oh, go ahead.
unlike good accounting, um, the eDai, the concentrator, it could if one person who sacrifices and is eligible, what one competitor could get the whole j- jackpot bonus, if you will, of the
Hmm.
eDai.
Yeah, that is a possibility that we're working with right now. We might be sweeping the money out into another address until there's a number of sacrificers in the pool and then regift it because anyone can send eDai or any of those tokens to the eDai converter and fill it up.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what we're working on right now, sweeping it to another location, getting a bunch of sacrificers in the pool before
Yes.
dumping it back in.
Right. Right.
Because that would, I mean, it's better than freezing it and losing it, but at the same time, it would suck for someone to just sweep in with a bot and run away with the prize money from the first sacrifice.
Sure.
So
Right.
doing that,
Understood.
we got
Right.
Tracy G in the place to be. What's up, Tracy G? Good to see you as always. Thank you for joining us. Um, and another thing I've noticed is that the LP is almost doubled across the pairs in dark.
Like doubled from like 2 days ago, or doubled since, let's say, uh,
Doubled from like 2 days ago.
wow.
So the stuff
Someone,
that had like $400 ends up having like $800. Stuff that was like at 1,000 is now around 2,000. It's beefing up pretty quickly.
yeah,
We got Hexy
that
Bobby. Hey, what's up, Hexy Bobby? Good to see you. And yeah, it's I'm assuming that we're gonna have about half as many mentors as round one. That's my guess.
so what's so you can mint and you can deplete anytime and get your, do the 1090 split. But let's just say we're up to what, about round one was like 152K, 152,000, round
Hmm.
one fuel cells.
Yeah, I
If
think
all of those,
159.
if all of those stake or remain liquid in a wallet and don't deplete, and then the additional, uh, how many was it, 71K in darker that's going to be distributed to the lotto winners, or
I think
7,000?
it's right now. I think it's 72K.
72K.
Let me
Okay,
double check.
so
Yeah,
there's
right now
72K there.
71,766. So
Uh,
just under
I,
72K.
what I'm trying to get to is, theoretically, even though the FOMO curve is going to be a slow, gradual drip, flood, and then just, or it's going to ramp up and
Trickle.
keep people engaged. Trickle, yeah,
Hmm.
drip, trickle, flood. Circulating supply might get, under 15% in the next 2 or 3 rounds,
That's a good point. I think. Let me share my screen actually
because you got
and take a look at it.
145 million. You got 145 million in the FOMO curve. We got
Hmm.
72K in the lotto jackpot, and then we have 158K or 152K mints. I'm quickly adding up to like, um, probably I can count for like 75% of the tokens. So let's just say there's 25%. floating out there in the ether, if that gets snatched up in the next 2 or 3 rounds, supply shock is going to accelerate this machine.
Yeah, I mean, everything's designed to make this the most scarce token in the universe. I
Hmm.
mean, until people start, crying uncle or, losing the
Right.
game of chicken and being like, I got to cash something out. I got to cash something out at these prices. But even
Yep.
then, that's when the FOMO kicks in. If the price
Sure.
accelerates and it
Yes. Yes.
climbs,
Hmm.
that's when people want to buy. They don't want to buy right now when it's like 25 to 60 cents and they can just fill their pockets
Yeah.
full. They
Yeah. They
love to
want
chase stuff that's
chase.
10x, 50x,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
try to catch that next 50x, which
Yes.
happens in crypto. People do catch those, but that's when you get people's attention. It's bananas. It's backwards. It's the fear and greed,
Mhm.
mentality.
So I see
FOMO.
that you've got the token distribution chart up there. I can't
Mhm.
read it on my phone, but
Yeah, it's
so
got well, the FOMO's at 67%. The circulating supply is down to 17.6.
it's already at 17%. I mean
It's already built, like
that.
we started at I think 18.5. I want to say maybe more, and we were down below 17 before the minting was finished for the first round. I don't see how many are here. I mean, I don't have any that I've minted yet here
For round two.
for round two yet out of this wallet, but I there's got to be a place where we can see how many minters there are. I would ask Claude right now, but I'm out of usage. So when when Claude comes back up, we're gonna have to have a chart here on the fuel cell farms that shows how many mints there are for each. Because I mean, I can see that I have 1,000. See, and now all of your round ones should be glowing bright green
Yes.
on your machine.
Yeah.
So that tells
Yep.
you we are currently in round one, and round one is changed to blue instead of the hollow one. If we go this way, let's see, does two? Well, we're minting for round two, but two is the one we're going to mint for. Let's actually go to the minting screen and see how it portrays that. Also, shout out to is it Hexecute? Someone, I believe it was
Ex-
Hexecute. Was
execute.
that? Yeah. Oh
Execute.
my gosh, guys, gas right now just jumped up to 7.75 million beats. I don't know what is going on, but something is going on right now on Pulse Chain. It was like 400K just a second ago. I know because I've got some, mints down there when it's cheap. But 7.75 million folks. Something's on fire right now. As you can see, yeah, so it says round two and it's got the green circle
Uh huh.
around round
Yeah.
two. So
Hmm.
that'll tell you what you're getting right now. Let's go back to fuel cell farms. Yeah, here in fuel cell farms, I can look at round one, see I have 1,000, and it tells me that I have 0.63% of round one, and that I'm a navigator in round one. And I haven't had a chance to stake any, so I don't have any stake. So if I staked, let's say, one in round two, and I looked at my percentage that I owned, it would tell me I could just do a time, multiplication and see how many have been minted so far. Or I could have written down the other one, but we definitely need something here. Oh, it's already coming down to 6 million beats up here in the gas. But yeah, we need something here to show us, how many total. It should show like at the top of each tile the total amount, so we can just have a quick reference right here on this table. That's something I'll write down in one of my notes for Claude when I get my usage back in a couple hours. But that's quite interesting. Darker price it's been ranging between 65 and 75 cents today. Depends on which pair. You can still get some deals on some of them. Yes.
Can I show you my phone case?
Yeah. We got to show you guys really quick show and tell of.
How cute.
Wow, that is cool. Can I show it to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should also show them the wallpaper. See?
Oh, okay. Here's a wallpaper of Cat's Eye, all you Cat's Eye fans out there. And then here's the. Oh, and the
Can I
phone's
do show and
broken.
tell?
on half of my haul.
If you might want to wait until your 11-year-old's had her chance for attention.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so here's the cat's eye
Phone case.
phone case decoration. There you go. Thank you. That's very cool. No. Don't go anywhere. It's your turn. It's your turn. Come show off your candy.
I was just joking.
Show off
This
your
is only
candy.
half of it.
Well, Hex T's here, and Hex T is the neck chain maker. But Hex
That's
T.
Bob Ross.
No, show him Bob Ross.
Right here.
Yeah, he actually has a profile picture of him looking like Bob Ross. So this one's right here. That's a candy Bob Ross. What else you got here? What's your favorite?
I don't know.
You got an angry mushroom.
I got some unicorns.
Yeah, that's a cool.
I got a weed.
That one's understated.
I have a butt heart somewhere.
A butt heart.
Yeah.
Does it
the
taste
juicy
like butt?
heart?
Oh, right here. That's pretty.
Here's a juicy butt heart.
Oh. I wonder if
That
it tastes like ass.
That one, that one is for Richard Hart right there.
Ninja
If he ever
Turtle.
shows up to our parties. Yeah, I got a Ninja Turtle,
Ow.
owl. These are all done by hand, and then they take an iron and
Alien.
basically melt them together.
There's SpongeBob. There's
Woodward.
yeah.
Yeah. How many do you have here?
I don't know. This is only half.
Have you counted them?
No, I'm good. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, geez, Louise. So as I was saying, beats are down to 600 million or 6 million. Let's see if it's 4 million. So it's something spiked the network insanity. It might have been someone minting a whole bunch of fuel cells. We can also go over to Pulse Scan right here. And here's the fuel cells. They were at 150, almost 159. Now, yeah, they're at 159.481. So I don't think there's a lot that have happened. We just go to transfer right here. I think this will show us, yeah, 21 hours ago, people were minting fuel cells. So let's see, how long ago was that stream? It was like 24 plus 9, 30, 32 hours ago. So everything that was minted within the last 32 hours are the round 2 fuel cells.
Right.
Yep. Oh, that's another thing I need to write down for Claude is we need to attach the art from Journey 1 to round 1 so that we can keep our traditions and start, attaching art to the NFTs. You have won a couple of art contests. Is that correct? 2 or 1?
Yeah, 2 of them. Yes.
You won 2 of them, which
Yeah,
puts
6.
you in rare air.
Yeah, 6 and 8.
6 and 8. Yeah, Elizabeth that's in chat right now, she won 4 and 9 or 10. One of those. So yeah, there's a couple of people that already have won 2 of those. I'm not sure how this one's going to go because we are going to have 66 rounds total. Yeah. So we have plenty of room for art from the community, which is great. Again, to get paid right now, the eDai is at 39.42. eDai up for grabs, and the whole thing is up for grabs. But like I said, we might have to do a little bit of creative coding to keep a bot from coming in, smashing the glass in the jewelry store and running off with everything. The 180-day pool is at 63,792, and that one is going to grow for the next 179 days before people start getting a piece of that. So that one does only pay out 3.69%, I believe.
Yes.
I'll have to double check that with Claude, but I think I already did double check that one does only pay out 3.69. So that one could last for a very, very long time as well. That would be a trickle. So yeah. And then of course the other way to get paid, which is the jackpot, but I can't see how many winners. It says there are still going to be 333 darker per winner. And then I think it was Hexecute that said somewhere here on the 180-day bonus pool. It just says 180D somewhere. I think it's on the, yeah, here. It says 180D bonus pool. So we'll have to fix that as well from Claude when we get a second. Claude's really good for front end stuff. I mean, it does take a while sometimes to get it just right or put it in the right place or just talk to Claude, but that's the one thing that most basic users like myself can do. The gas is back down to a calm 2 million beats, which is kind of insane. Let's see if it's going down still. Yeah, 2.55. So that's going down fairly well. What's big old man Bitcoin doing today? Old man Bitcoin is down. It is fallen down the stairs and lost its walker. And I'm assuming that its little brother Ethereum is also going to be down. Yeah, down, Charlie Brown 1660. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe how long these things are grinding and just getting punched back down. That's bananas. If you guys have not gone to squirrelswap.pro, there's an entire crazy ecosystem here that we will have someone from the community on when we can align our schedules. And maybe we'll play some Hex Defense while we're on stream. That's a good one. That one's, I figured out you can actually upgrade your guns so they shoot better at the attacks. So we might play that here on stream. There's the squirrels telegram, more squirrels, the squirrels swap smarter. And of course, here's the anxiety and panic attack inducing game called,
Have you checked the chat lately?
no, let me jump in there. Yeah, Steve Swaps in the house. Yeah, portfolio.com/gas. Try that one right there. I can't copy it here. I got to go to YouTube. I bet you I can copy it in here. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, look at that insanity right there on the screen. Oh my. Yeah,
Someone got
it
a
just goes straight
someone's
up.
testosterone just kicked in.
I want to know. Huh. I want to know. Maybe someone's bridging some money into Pulse Chain. Maybe someone just launched a bot
Hmm.
or minted something. I don't know. 12.5,
Could be the African priest.
15 million. Yeah, African priests might be trying some stuff on there. Now here's the problem I had. I had another one which maybe it was Go.Pulse or one of those that we were getting it from. And oh no, no, it wasn't this one. But it would um change the history. Like you'd look back and be like, I know that we hit 3 million or 8 million beats a while ago, and it just I must average them out or something fairly low, because this is not the only time we've seen this thing go bananas right here. That is so crazy. I like that it doesn't get purple or pink until 15 million. So it went up to 15 million. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Thanks for sharing that one, Steve Stash. That's where he goes. Hex Glenn's in the house. Hey guys, good to see you. Hex says pickleball. Yeah, pickleball. That might get her
Pickleball.
excited. Good evening, Crypto Cat. Come jump in here and join us if you got the time. Say hi. Let us know what you think so far of this one. Here's the chart of darker and dye. I actually drew the candle of where we started on let's see, that would have been June, or Yeah, June 20th, I think, is when we started. No, it would have been way before then. Oh, that's the 1st of June. So no, it was like May, the end of May, May 28th, 29th. And we started at a fraction of a penny and quickly shot up to, a buck, a little over a buck. And then we had our first minty, which brought us down to 26 cents or maybe 22 cents right there. And then it's been bouncing up, and we're getting ready for round one and round two. These, if I just go back to auto, but I just want to let you guys see the candle that we're missing because we redeployed. If we hadn't redeployed, we'd have this insane candle right here that we would have to take off the screen to get it to look normal. But I'll just hit auto, and you can see it coming up from the bottom. But yeah, this is, if you go back to the 15-minute chart, usually this is the eDai converter right here when people are minting. So we have these big mints in round one, and then round two, you have a little bit of minting or the eDai converter chopping away. Sometimes that's when people hit the make it rain button, which converts it right here. It looks like there's 92 darker still in there that can be converted into eDai right now. And other times it's just the keeper that goes through and systematically sells, pushes that conversion button every so often. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, here's what I was going to talk about was not only, our fun chart here, but I was also going to talk about the liquidity. So if we copy the address down here, this is I think this is like one of the longest pairs because this is traded on deployment. But let's put this one in here and see what. Now this is not a complete or accurate list of all the liquidity because there's like 6 or 7 other pairs that I found over here that it's still not showing for whatever reason. But the darker and pulse pair is up to 789 bucks. The darker and hex pair is at 1700. Darker and dye is at 860. Darker and weth is at 600. Darker and pulse X is at 400. Solid X is up to 632. I think someone's added to the pulse X, the Solid X pool. 47 bucks with PTGC. I don't know if that's from when they paused it or what's going on there, but it's down 44%. Right there. Darker and eDai is at 60 bucks. Darker and Yeps at 400, and Darker and Pink Miswell is at about $4,000. So there's about
Wow.
$4,000 on the Darker Pink Miswell. I think we'll see that one grow to be the largest by far of these pairs. And if you look at Pink Miswell, it doesn't take a lot to make this baby jump right here. This is where it was kind of at the lowest when it was like 12 bucks for a million. And then it quickly jumped up to 30 bucks for a million. And that now it's been going down with the price of Darker, because it's got the liquidity tied here and also tied to Pulse chain. So this right here, like I said, it does not take a lot of buying pressure to really pump this one or Darker. In fact, we have new people coming online every day in our Telegram that are like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I didn't know what's new, and so we've been answering questions in there as well. The emit farms, which is also, I don't think was listed here. The emit farms with emit and darker is at $1,000 right there. So you got $1,000 for the emit farm and darker. And let's see here, Pink Miswell is still, I think 93%, 94% of the whole supply is locked in these top like 5 contracts or 7 with 2 smart contracts. The fuel cells, like I said, we've got a few of them minted today. We're up to 159,481 fuel cells. That means that we have 62 people. We had 59 or 57. So a few new people have found this and minted out of the holders of Darker. And we have 759 holders. Oh, 756 holders of darker matter. So that means that 3 of those either sold or minted completely out of darker. So we've got about 700 people that hold darker that may not know it yet and may not understand minting yet. You guys want to read the book Rings of Dust? We're all the way through chapter 10. I have a couple of appendages that we've changed on chapter 10 that I should probably do a little reading of before I go on to chapter 11. But my goal is to try and get this book completely read on YouTube. I want to get it done before the beginning of round 2. That only gives me like 10 days to read 20 chapters. It's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to shoot for that, and if I miss, I'll shoot for round 3, because the sooner we get this in a very easy way for people to listen to, the sooner people are going to understand some of what's going on here, and the easier it will be to create art, music, videos, and the audiobook that can change our trickle into the stream for season 2. You know,
Right.
so we got about 8 months to do that.
So we got 17.5 or just a little over 17,
I
quote
think it
unquote,
was
darker circulating supply.
17.6.
Okay.
Yeah, 17.6 right now. And I mean, there was about 700,000 that were airdropped. So out of those 700,000, we got 159 locked up. Let's say that we do another 70,000 in round 2.
Yes.
That'll be 220,000 that are locked up out of 700,000. So what's the math on that one? Is it 700,000 divided by 220?
Um,
No, that's 3.8. So it's the other way around. So it'd be 220,000 divided by 700,000. Yeah, so that'd be 31% that would be locked up. So that would be about 60% of 70,000. So I'm not sure what that is, but it would be basically 30% of the supply state, minted. And essentially, right now, if you mint, because of the trickle system that we have now, even if you stake for 180 days, you're still probably not going to get your original darker back until around let's see, I think it was, because we're only getting 48,000 darker in season 1. And so if we mint 300,000 NFTs, then that's very, very little to go around, right?
yes, correct.
But then in the next one, we get almost a quarter of a million in season 2 in the stream. And that's when we will probably
And
have a lot
yeah,
more
and except
activity
except for
engagement.
jackpots and 180-day stakes and depletions, there might not be any supply by there to mint anyway. It'll be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how high the jackpot might go in terms of US dollars. Because if you have a good chance of hitting the jackpot with 740 mints,
Yep,
but
and
the
I know a
jackpot's
particular
1,332 darker,
yeah
that's really, crypto degen bros will look at that and say, I'm going to buy 1,000 of these and mint them, and I'm going to win, and I'm going to dump on this community. And
yes
we welcome that in lunacy,
yes
because we have sells bought taxes going on, filling up the eDai treasury. We've got, the idea of just all that buy pressure coming in, taking those off of there, and then minting, because they're going to have to mint to enter the jackpot. And then besides the jackpot, they've still got to wait a long time to get their money out of the fuel cells.
correct.
until season 3, and then season 3, all bets are off. All hell could break loose in season 3. You got 1.2 million darker hitting the NFTs, and so yeah, get your stuff minted and get your 180-day seasoned going in there. That stake done, and
Now,
I
I
don't
do
know.
you have a clarifying question about the 11-day drip? Okay,
Mhm.
if I stake day one of round two, epoch one of round two, okay, and I think regardless if you give us credit or not, okay, do I have to wait until that stake ends before I'm eligible 11 days later for the first drip?
I don't know. I believe that when you hit the 180 days, you're eligible for the next drip whenever it is. So you might hit your 180 days the day before a drip, and I think the drip happens every 11 days, just on the rounds, you know. So we've lost his face. No, he's
No,
back.
I'm right
We,
here. CryptoCat said hello in the
yeah,
chat.
Crypto
Is
Cat
he
is here. He was here a
okay?
second ago, and I was about to bring him up, and now he's gone. So
Oh, that's right.
he's just
The
like a
Matrix is
cat.
well, the
Yeah,
Matrix is resetting.
if you ignore a cat, it will come up and rub against you and purr. And then you go to reach for the cat, and it just bounces. It runs away.
Yeah,
Let's try to bring him up here. Can you?
Haha.
Oh, we can
Yes.
hear you.
and
We're
see.
we're gonna have to pull
You
out
know,
the cat
it
nip to keep
it
him
must
around.
be because I'm not working for the next 70 days, so
Yeah, yeah. For those of you that don't know, um, CryptoCat, his conscience got the better of him, and he was working at a Tesla plant, and then he found out how many baby mamas Elon Musk had, and he said, "You know what? I will not work for a man that is just repopulating the earth by himself. I'm taking 70 days off to protest this action."
Oh,
it's actually
I see.
SpaceX, but that's the thing. Huh.
Yeah. Okay, Steve Stash has a question. So I have NFTs now. What's the best thing to do with them?
Wait until round two.
Wait until round 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait and see if
Yep.
you've hit any of the jackpots, and then if you've hit the jackpots, you're gonna have to decide whether you want to claim the 333 or whether you want to sacrifice them into the void, like the people on the soap colony in our book.
And
And that's
not
all or
financial
nothing.
advice.
That's, yeah, that's all or nothing sacrifice, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
He,
You
he-
can
Steve
sacrifice. Go ahead.
Steve may want to buy some pink Miss Well, not financial advice for what may happen later. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole nother kit and caboodle. Did you watch the LP on Pink Miss
Yes.
Well? It's very
I may
possible
know
that
someone who's adding to it.
it very well may go up another 10 grand very soon
What?
or more.
Okay.
I may have gotten some signals from the Pink Miss Well themselves where they said,
Wow.
"Oh, yeah." And I also reached out and said, I don't know, because the Pink Miss Well minted 1,000, and then they stepped away for a while, and I
Yeah.
said, "Hey, I don't know if you read the white paper yet or checked out the tokenomics, but you might want to mint some more here in the next."
It might behoove you to mint sooner than later. Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
yeah,
Yeah, we might want to rename that to pink paper.
yeah, yeah. Right.
Pink
Win the
pip.
jackpot. Laughy, laughy, laughy. That's right. Just Steve Stash is allergic to jackpots and winning.
I do remember that. Yeah, he
Uh,
he has the worst luck.
Yeah, because you had like a 1 in 21 chance in the first one, and he would mint like 8 million, and then not hit one of the little jackpots in V1.
Yeah, and then I got like 50% when I minted that. Um,
Yes, yes, yes. And
I
here's
was
the
fortunate.
question. The question is, if we get back into the good old days of big green candles and money flowing through our fingers, We might want to reach out to Steve Stash and see if he wants to do another run of the darker
Ooh,
matter physical
Yeah.
coins.
Yes.
yes.
Those of
Yeah.
you that got a hold of a copper one or a silver one, you guys are in rare company.
Yes.
Ooh.
Rarefied air.
I had a Karos reached out this today and asked me if we'd done any merch for Darker Matter yet, and I told him no, we haven't made any yet. However, when we do, we'll probably be rewarding people based on NFT count because that's how you're ranking up right now in the collective on the fuel cell farm page. And he said, "Oh, that's really interesting." I'm like, "Yeah, it has to do with our book." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that." Um, and he said I should reach out to Pulse Chain Store and
Hmm.
collaborate with them if people just want to buy hats or shirts or mugs or coins, possibly. Like we might be able to sell
Hmm.
some of these silver coins on there.
Wow.
So that Steve Stash actually might make money on this stuff for once, which
Yes.
nobody nobody's made money on anything in the last 5 years in crypto, I don't think, except for maybe the dexes. But yeah,
And the
that
Air
would be a
Fire
cool
Club.
place to put
Yeah.
some stuff and collaborate and do some supply chains that people just want to straight up buy them. But I believe there will be a time when we get some more posters and T-shirts and things like that, and send those out to the mega mentors, to the mentally unwell. Something that they can wear in the psych ward, maybe a soft sweater with tieable sleeves or something to that effect.
Will
Nice.
it have the bulletproof embroidery like you and Don have?
I hope so. Yeah, that's people think that was for fashion. It had nothing to do with fashion. Um, and who knows? I mean, depending on how this eDai thing goes, I might have someone come into my house. But the truth is, it's crypto. Crypto's hard. We have so many moving parts in this ecosystem, and slowly but surely they're kind of coming together. And we're seeing the circulating supply drop. We're seeing all that buy pressure from the eDai conversion pool. We're seeing that swallowed up fairly well right now. I mean, any other token, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Any other token that had 2 grand of liquidity and was hit with 3 grand of sell pressure would disintegrate, especially in crypto right now. you
Oh
know
yeah.
so we're shout out to you guys for A, holding on and minting, and B, not even knowing what the hell's going on because you've left crypto and you haven't come back yet. So there's like I said, those are the 700 people. They're not selling because they don't know they can sell yet. Right, like until Pulse Chain wakes up and comes back to their laptops and computers, you know we could be sitting with just a lot of the circulating supply just sitting there thinking. Steve Sash has been thinking about it. We're still
All
good
right.
on the collective coin side, right? um the collective coin side. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, the
tails.
collective would still be the collective coin side. I
The
thought he was
heads.
asking about like he's talking about the actual like thing. Believe in yourself, you are
Right.
late. We've been streaming for 44 minutes. Where have you been? I'm not used to you showing up later than 2 minutes into stream. That really threw me off. No, I'm just kidding. It's great to see you. He says, hey, XT. Um,
Ahoy.
so
Ahoy.
yeah, I've had some good questions from Gfire and some people in Telegram. And like I said,
Oh yeah.
myself forgot the entire system when I was live
Yeah.
streaming in my work van. I was like, what is going on? The whole time, the rest of the day, I was in a panic. I'm like, I've got to get home. I've got to see if someone rigged the eDai system and walked away with $700 by themselves. I got to do all this stuff. So I walk in the door and I start messing with stuff and talking to Claude. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's in 11 days. That's not
Yes.
That's right.
today. But that
That's why
countdown had
it
got
was strange.
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
in my head for 22 days. I was like, this is the day. No, it's not. So the founder himself does not understand the system fully. So that
Well,
if that makes you guys feel any better.
I do have to say,
Yes.
I'm very happy that Harry Labs uh, uh, protocol there works flawlessly. It took me, let's see, it took me 105 transactions to move all of my fuel cells over to
Oh,
my
really?
Ledger wallet, but
And
I
that's
got her
his
done.
NFT platform, or is that Squirrel Swap's bulk send?
No sound, Max.
I hear you.
Um,
I hear you.
CryptoCat can hear me.
No sound. Can you
I
hear
hear.
me, CryptoCat?
I can hear.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Max, though.
Can he
You
hear
can hear
you,
me?
CryptoCat?
Can you hear me?
No, he can't hear either of us. I was
We can say
distracted by
things.
the chef Kimmy and Summit. Yeah, that'll get you. I'm just gonna text him here right here. Um, we can hear you.
I was thinking it'd be nice to do like a game theory before next July 3rd.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Hello.
you're in here twice, but the other one's
Whoa,
frozen.
whoa.
Should I drop the
Yeah.
other one?
Yeah, just kick that first account.
See, this is what happens when you feed Hex T after dark or get him wet. He just starts multiplying and getting crazier and
There we go.
meaner.
Are you a
That was a.
Hexaco HT?
And now I can't hear you.
Wow.
There we go.
Uh,
Let me see if I can remove this one. So let's kick that. Okay, so that one's gone from studio. We can still hear him, and he's frozen again. He's just gonna pop up again. He's like whack-a-mole with just a bigger beard than those little moles. Hi, BIY. Hexagon's in the house there. All right. Okay, so here's your other picture you left us with.
that's my
That's a great
audio.
picture.
I think that's my audio. So just leave that open.
Can you hear us on that one, but not this one?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I had to leave again.
Okay. Okay. I'm not the only one that freezes on the most inopportune faces.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's good to have you here. Text Glenn, it's good to see you too. Sorry, CryptoCat was just saying that we should possibly have a game theory, stream, a game theory group
Oh, yeah.
stream, or
Yeah.
before July 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already pretty much know my play.
Yeah,
Okay, let's hear it.
yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead and share your alpha.
yeah, since there's no emergency end stake, there's no penalty other than missing out on the drip for completing your stake. Uh, I'm just going to load up everything in 180-day stake.
What about your jackpots?
My jackpots, if I win one, I will sacrifice it. If I win two, I'll probably keep one and sacrifice one.
Okay, so 50-50.
Yeah.
He wanted to do that on one winner, but when he found out he couldn't, he had to make Sophie's
Can't
choice
you?
and
Yes.
decide which baby to kill.
Yes.
Isn't there a third choice? You can roll it.
Well,
Well,
that's sacrificing.
yeah, rolling it. So when you sacrifice it, it rolls it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there were three things: sacrifice, roll, or collect.
Nope. There's just claim or sacrifice,
Hmm.
and then
That's easy.
yeah, and if you haven't done those, then the smart contract's gonna freak out and be like, "Hey, you might have won something. Check. Where danger, Will Robbins. Danger. You cannot stake."
So maybe I'll do 80-20. 80% 20,
Yeah.
which means I'll probably
I'm
do 95.5.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm going to go heavy is I'll figure I might set a couple mints out. Uh, I mean, I'll buy some tokens off the market, but how much will be in that 10x bonus in each field cell? Is there any way that 180-day stakers could between their exterior liquid dark and their fuel cell crystals, they could probably uh, get their token back before the end of round season one, couldn't they?
Are you talking about the 180 day or the
Yeah,
33 day?
no, the 180
Pays
day.
3.69. Yeah, it pays 3.69%.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it
because
depends on how many people are vying for that amount.
sure,
Um,
no, right, I understand,
so
but
and it's 100x. You said 10x, but I think you meant 100x.
what 100? When did I talk about multipliers?
You said with people getting their 10x bonus,
Yeah, I'm
but you
sorry,
meant
the 100.
100x
Yeah,
bonus, right?
that's what I meant to say. Correct. Because I figure when that first now the first liquid will be at the start of the following round. Correct. You should get the drip into your wallet.
Yeah, that's the way I believe it works. I would ask Claude right now, but it's being a little
Yeah.
bitch for about 45 more minutes.
Here's the point I'm trying to make. Whenever I get that first 180-day stakes
Hmm.
on my round one fuel cells, I'm going to have plenty to mint for the next couple rounds.
Yeah. Are you talking about the payout or just the accumulation?
Well, whatever the liquid dark is on the that sticks to the outside of the grid.
Okay, so right now we've got 63K in there.
Hmm.
Who
Right,
knows what it will be in 179 days from
right.
now, or
Hmm.
78 days. But 63,792,
Times
and we're going to divide that by 0.0369.
6.2.
Six.
No,
Oh,
wouldn't you multiply it?
yeah, I would multiply.
Mul-
Okay,
this is
let's
why I'm
go
here.
back. You too can be a crypto founder. Okay,
Oh yeah.
three.
Hmm. Math is hard.
Well, this is really hard.
It's a good
63.
thing it's
So,
not the universal language.
yeah.
I think it is actually.
Whoa,
Yeah, it
whoa,
is.
whoa.
Yeah. Yes.
I know, no pun intended.
Oh, yes, it was.
So that would be the first round if it were to pay out today. It'd be 2,353 darker, and of course that would be divided evenly amongst all of the NFTs that have hit that mark.
Yes.
So if you
So
had
if everyone,
10%,
yeah, if we divided that, if everyone locked all of their NFTs right now, and we divided that by
right?
100, we'll just call it 160,000. Everyone would be able to claim 0.014 per NFT. Now, a
Yeah.
lot of you maniacs out there have minted up to 1,000.
Or
Yes.
more.
So that would throw 14 of them back to you
Right.
that you'd have in liquid form. And at the same time,
So,
depending on what the FOMO curve is paying out, you would be getting 100x whatever your dust is there, which could start to accumulate pretty quickly in round season 2 and season 3.
so if you somehow hit 10,000 to be 140,
Yeah, yeah, 140 of them back.
but 10,000 would be right now. That would be what, 8% total supply?
No, I believe there was, I mean, circulating or total supply.
Well, so 8% of 140,000 is 11,200, right?
Hmm. Now, remember, you'd be getting paid that as long as this amount stays close to that. You'd be getting paid that every 11 days, also.
Wow. Having more than 1,000 NFTs is beneficial.
I would say so. The interesting
Yeah,
part is
for later mints and a chance to
Yeah,
win some of those juicy jackpots.
my question is, at what point would you get
correct.
740 liquid darker paid out from here that you could go in for another jackpot hit? You know, 700 or 800 that you just minted right back in to try and snag one of those 1332s if they exist at that point. Hmm.
It's going to be bananas.
Bananas. Bananas for
Bananas.
sure.
Hmm.
So let me ask you this.
Hmm.
Let's say you mint 1,000 this journey. You'd have to wait another 11 days to get your jackpot, correct?
Correct. Because that one would be
Okay.
paid at the end of round two. So that would be
That makes
around
sense now.
July 14th, and then July 24th or 25th would be the third one.
Yes, 11
Actually, why am
plus
I
14
guessing
is 25.
it's on my chart right here under
Okay.
darker dye. And this is not an exact science. This is a guess. But basically, here was the end of round one, where I thought we were gonna get jackpots. We didn't. And here's
I
11
know.
days later. Here's July 3rd, and then July 14th. So yeah, the next one. Let's throw another smiley face up here with a crazy money look in its eye. So let's see, what's 14 plus 11? It's 25, right?
25.
Oh,
Yes.
it's right on here. Boom. So here is round. We'll even put some text up in here. Here's some round four right there. Interesting. So yeah, we like I said, we had the bull and then three little bears on the first round, which was I think adorable. On this one, we just have degenerate gambler emojis because I don't know if there's anyone left in Pulse Chain than people that are like, I'm gonna make 100x to this afternoon, and you're like, go for it, dude. Like, go with God. God be with you. Charge the cannons. But yeah, this is a beautiful recovery from the minting in round one, and now we're going to see a bunch of minting in round two,
Or
and
will we?
then for round two.
I'm out of. I don't have anything to mint. I gotta come up with some money to buy. Buy some tokens off the market.
Yeah, I've got my guess is that we'll have at least 70,000 mints in for round two, and then
So
maybe
we might
half of
have
that
the
again.
eDai.
What's
eDai
that?
pool might be over 5. The eDai pool might be over 5 then, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
very easily
we
be
talked
over
about that.
five by then. Because I
Yes.
mean, if we did have 60,000 times 5%, that would be 1,200 or 120. No, what? Let me use my calculator. Math is hard. Okay, so if we had,
Yeah, 1,200.
let's say 60,000 times 5%, that's 3,000. So yeah, 3,000. Let's say that the price stays at 60 cents for some weird
Six.
reason. Like, no matter what happens, it just gets sucked right back to 60 cents. And so
It's
that would
weird.
be
Isn't that
an
weird? It's like a
yeah,
stable coin now.
that would be an additional 1,800 added to 3,900. Oh
Let's say
geez, I hit the
6.
wrong one.
I think it could hit 6.
Yeah, 18, not times plus. My fingers must be drunk or something tonight. Let's see here, plus
Yeah, it's
39.
only Tuesday. It's not hump day yet.
Oh my gosh. Well, here's the deal. Well, I'll talk to you about this probably after stream. But I went down to Vegas today. I had to take a day off work and run down to Vegas for an appointment. And then we drove home. And what do you do when you're home on your day off? You take a nap. So we took a nap, and ever since the nap, I've felt like it was a Sunday because I don't hang around the house and nap except for usually Sunday. So all day long, I've thought it was Sunday and tomorrow was Monday. Um,
Oh,
that's not true. Tomorrow, I believe, is Wednesday, but don't take my word for it. Yeah, I think
it is.
you're especially well because we've been getting anywhere from $30 to $70 a day in sales tax from the bots. So if we add another few $100, six hundred
That's
dollars there, three
250.
hundred dollars
Yeah.
there, that would put us over 6K.
Plus, we still have darker for the make it rain as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that one's been chopped down pretty well. Um,
I think
it's
there's a
all the
hundred
way
left,
down
maybe.
to get paid, eDai, make it rain. It's got 83 darker in it right now. So not a
Wow.
lot right now. However, if this, oh my gosh, look at this. The gas is back to 4.
Yes.
Where's that other one? Oh, it opened a whole nother window when I clicked on that one. Nope, that's my DigitalOcean one. Where the heck did that go? When I clicked on Steve Stash's link to show the Pulsefolio gas, we'll just open another one and type it in here. Pulse, let's just let's just talk to it. Pulsefolio gas. Yeah, see, there's that insanity right there. It right now, Pulsefolio is saying it's 1.24 million beats, but it went all the way up to 15 million according to this graph, which is bananas. Let's see last month. Look at this at last month, guys. Guys, it hit it hit 120 million beat above 120 million. And then before
That's
that, in the
expensive.
last month, it's hit 90 million twice. So this
And right now it's
insane
at
one that we just
454.
saw is just a little bump down here compared to these insane ones. I can't. That must have been our launch right there, and everyone was just starting a fire on their keyboard trying to mint. Jeez Louise, what's going on in chat here? So your standard minted fuel cells can't be state. They can't be state until
Yet.
they've matured a whole round. And believe it yourself, is throwing some bananas on the floor for us. Yeah, so your standard minted fuel cell can be staked, but it's got to go through an entire round and find out if it's hit the jackpot. Which in your case it hasn't, Steve Stash. But in other people they may have hit this jackpot.
Oh my gosh.
I kid because
Yeah, we
I
all know
could.
his dumb luck. He's got dumb luck.
Steve Stash is
You
close
can't because
enough to
you
murder me
care.
in my sleep without spending much gas money. So I tread carefully with him. But we do like to go out to lunch when we're able to. We need to get together and have another fun lunch and hide some dark
Hey,
matter stickers around.
I'd like to know what you and the family are going to be doing. I've got for the 4th of July. It falls on Friday, correct? Yeah,
Saturday.
Saturday.
It
The
is
Saturday.
a
third.
Yeah,
Friday.
Yeah. So the third's
yeah,
Friday and the fourth is
yeah,
Saturday, I believe.
yeah. Are you guys going to be heading anywhere near north, like
Mm,
Idaho area, for
I
any
don't.
reason?
I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to be on call that weekend at work.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I
I'll be
always land on like Memorial
I'll be in
Day,
northern
4th of
Idaho.
July. You'll be in Idaho? Trip to Cat will be picking up
I'll be in I'll be
spuds,
in
right?
northern Idaho, yeah.
You're just filling up a truck with potatoes.
North of Spud Country. Yeah, north of Spud Country.
Okay. Like, I'm gonna throw this out. You don't have to say yes or no. Sun Valley.
North.
Ketchum?
North.
Anymore, and we're in Canada, so you gotta
Yeah.
like.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to get through Montana. No,
No, you can
yeah. I guess
go.
Idaho. Yeah, Idaho. It does border Canada, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, right up there on what is that,
Yeah, the
84 or
Panhandle, the
94? You go through
90.
this
I'll be
Top,
place.
west of
top,
Montana. I'll be
yeah.
west of Montana.
Okay. So there's a place up there called 4th of July National Park that's
Well,
absolutely
there's Fourth of July
gorgeous.
Pass. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Fourth
4th
of
of
July
July
Pass.
Pass, and then there's the 4th of July National Park right there too, or something to that effect.
Yep.
And I realized that the reason they named it the 4th of July was because that is the only weekend that it's not full covered in snow, because you're in Canada at that point.
I'll probably be an hour south of Canada.
Okay, cool, cool. Uh, oh, Steve Stash and Hexagon were both saying they can hear everyone, both live too. Okay, yeah. So we had tech support, but we just weren't using in the comments.
We were doing our own game theory.
We were. You know what? I was going to just do a special short stream about this, um, and tell you guys what happened. But if you listened to our chapter 10 reading of Rings of Dust, there were a couple things that I mentioned at the end of that stream that I thought needed to be changed about that chapter, that it just was missing. And
Okay.
one of them was Max Ray Vision figuring out, like, building a deeper bond with the people at Alpha Corp in Panama that he was, lying to. And that guilt kind of building inside of him because he's working for the collective, but he's back inside of Alpha's headquarters under an assumed identity. Mikov for Cinco. And I said, I want him to get closer to those workers. I want him to also have. I think someone just got a joke right there.
Pretty funny.
How many times did you pick repeat that?
Oh, when I was doing the wink and the nod to people.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Is that sixth
How
grade
often?
humor?
How often has Mikov come to visit the Maximilian family?
Several times. Several times Mikov's been here. So that's the one that's the cover that they give him when he goes back into Alpha to get more information for the collective.
Mm.
And then he meets a really nice guy, Vince Oren, and Dr. Vince Oren is working for Alpha, but he's genuine, right? He's doing things for the right reason. He's a true scientist that's trying to find the truth and thinks he's doing something noble. And I was like, Max has to go back after after his cover is blown and burnt. He's got to go talk to he's got to go back to Vince and let him know why he did what he did and offer him, a place in the collective because he's a good guy, but he's working for the wrong side. And so wrote up those two parts and added them. They're not that long, and fixed a couple of inaccuracies or stuff that doesn't follow chronologically correct. And I could probably pull those up and read those if you guys want to, or like I said, it's it's the Aftermax. Yeah, I mean, I could do a short one, but I definitely, like I said, my goal is to finish the book before round 2, and if I don't do that, finish it before round 3, because I feel like right now is the time to work, build, get the story as finished as possible to share with people, because as you listen to the story, it's like, oh yeah, I understand the tokenomics, but if I try throwing the tokenomics at you, I mean, as we can tell, I don't even know what's going on with the tokenomics, but I know what's going on with the story, and I know the reason for some of these tokenomics. So yeah, we can pull that up. But other than that, what else do you guys want to know or talk about while we're here?
I have to actually sign off. It's getting late,
Oh,
and
I
I've
do
been
too.
I've been
I have to
staying
sign
up
off
way
too.
too late at night.
Guys,
So I actually got to duck out.
it's
I've
earlier where
been
you
I've
guys
been
live than
staying up
it is
way
where
too
I live.
late. I've been going to bed at 9:50.
Whoa,
That is
whoa,
so late
whoa.
for me.
You're gonna have to go to a 12 step meeting about this if you keep going down this
I
sleep
still got
deprivation
42
road.
minutes, but I have to I have to take my magnesium before bed. I'm getting old.
So yes, yeah. Do you take the triple kind with the magnesium, the L-theanine, and the other one?
I take the glycinate, the magnesium
Yeah,
glycinate. That is
yeah,
good stuff.
yeah. I take that one. I take glycine as well, and then I take one that's triple. But either way, we'll compare.
I take glycine in the morning and then yeah.
Now, why do you
And
take it
people
in the
are getting
morning
me writing
instead of
this
at
down.
night? Does it change how your body absorbs it throughout the day, or that's just something you
It
throw in your
helps me,
morning?
uh, it helps my bowels.
That's awesome. Yeah, magnesium is good for a lot of things, relaxing a lot of things.
Yes.
All right,
Relaxes a lot of things.
yeah, okay. So here's the deal. We're gonna go out on we're gonna go out on this one right here on Kate Figor's The Void. And before we go, we need to let you guys know that you do matter. You're important to us. You're important to the collective and the community.
That's right.
What you do matters, and you have a lot of value. You don't have enough dark matter. You don't have enough fuel cells.
Or pink.
And yeah, we love you. So with that being said, we will catch you on the next one, which I'll probably wake up early and try to do a streaming before I got to go to work because I'm not sure how long I'll be at work.
Okay.
But we'll see. And I'll probably start by reading that addendum or change to chapter 10 and then jumping into 11. But thanks for coming, everyone in chat. Thank you for everyone in the replay gang. We love you guys too. Usually it's people on the other side of the world like Hugh and Lef. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.
Ciao.
The screen pops up, the neon starts to glow. Lowercase connection, entering the show. Top right corner where the wallet interacts. Digital contract, tracking down the facts. The ticker symbols blinking on the sidebar screen. The dark is the atmosphere setting the scene. Round one is coming, the season's on the clock. Secure the network, time to lock it in the black. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void we will go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trading through the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Build the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.
Sacrifices, waiting at the gate. Calculating yields while we wait upon a day. Claim the eDai payouts, tally up the wins. This is where the high stakes strategy begins. They say it's for the smart ones, written on the wall. A gamified ecosystem, standing tall. Read the how to play if you wanna know the way. Before you launch the app or end in disarray. Ticks on the countdown, now it's turned to days. The price of darker matter, moving through the haze. Is it an illusion? Is it by design? Watch the smart contract as it aligns. 3, 2, 1. let the protocol run. Welcome to the dark of night. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void, here we go. Where the small ones play. Minting out the future, straight into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the day stream. Living on the edge of the cyber rhythm machine.